Does that record? No.
So I'll cut that piece there out, okay? So I'm going to be quiet for another 3 seconds. Here's how you work out where to cut. If you grab a little measure with the insole removed, poke that right down into the insole, make a little line on there, put that there, then you know whereabouts the insole board is. Then if you allow another 5 or 6 mil for the thickness of the insole board, make a line, that's your safe to cut there. So that's the highest you can possibly cut. Any higher than that you'll cut into the inside of the boot. Then as far as where the lowest point is you can cut, obviously if we cut here you're going to cut all those chunks off and that's not going to work. Plus we need to be able to come through this heel block and then meet up with the sole. So there's our highest point that we can cut, and the lowest point, if we came below there we're going to end up cutting into the outsole there, but we also need to allow for any tread that's here. So it pretty much gives us a window from that's the lowest and that's the highest, somewhere in amongst there we can cut, and then have a look at the front sole as well to see if it's anything weird. The temptation is to cut on an indentation, but that makes it really easy to cut, but it makes it really hard later on when you're trying to trim it up. So you're much better to cut it where it bulges out. Makes it slightly harder to cut, but far easier to trim off later.